welcome aboard. So really quick, let me give you a quick example of how a web search and how Google works, okay, for B2B leads, right? So look, it's very simple, right? So what I've done is on the left-hand side, I've broken it down to the person who's looking for Google, looking for their problem to be solved, right? And then on the right-hand side, I've broken it down to how it works for the business and how you can set up really quick. Because online, there's a lot of videos showing you how AdWords works. So obviously, because they want to sell to you by Google themselves, but they don't really break down the simple elements of what is required. How does it actually work for you as a small business owner online? Okay, or if you are a marketing person working in an agency, or you are a marketing person working for a business, whatever. So the point is this: look, this is initially what happens. So look, Google AdWords works for all businesses. It doesn't matter whether you're B2B or B2C, whether you're in B2B and you're selling products, or you're in B2B and you're selling a service such as a low-end ticket service, or a high-end ticket, meaning if it's a yoga, a yoga teacher who's looking to target corporates, so HR professionals who's trying to sell the service that way and it's expensive, or you are a small business selling small your services doesn't cost that much. What it really doesn't matter. So here, this simple example, I'm giving you an office supply company, okay? And again, it could range from a medical company selling to businesses. It could range from whatever type of business. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you use the online space to build interest, okay? You build interest and you get the leads to acquire leads. If you're in B2B, it's all to acquire leads. At the end of the day, what happens, it's a human to human, so you're going to have to meet the person, or whatever way your sales cycle works. But at the end of the day, online Google, it's the best to bring in B2B leads, okay? Over time, so LinkedIn will mature and will be a good platform, but for now LinkedIn is too expensive, so Google AdWords is the best, okay? So here's a quick example of a B2B lead looking for office supply company, for example. So this is what will happen. So you'll have Mary will have a problem. So there's good old Mary, right? We'll give her a hair. So Mary is sitting in the office. She's a secretary, maybe. I'm just giving you an example. And she's told by the HR manager, hey, Mary, we need to we're looking to find new premises to get office furniture, where we need to schedule that in. So we need to get quotes, okay? So she's in an early stage of buying. She's not at the ready stage. So what she's going to do is go online and gather information, okay? So she's going to find the best company she can get the quickest response from, the best one that treats her well, who answers the questions and sends over information. So what will happen is Mary will go online. So she has a problem where she's looking for office furnitures, right? So office furniture, okay. You get the point, okay? So what she's gonna do is she has the problem. She's been told, or she already knows that they need to do this, and it's her job to go online to fish and to find the best company to use. So what she's gonna do is go online, Google. So she's gonna go Google for a solution. So she has a problem. So she's going to Google for a solution. And her solution is to basically find an office. So she's going to key into Google office supplies. Sorry, that should be supplies Dublin. So if she's based in Dublin, or if she's based in Cork, or if you're internationally, the person's based in London, whatever. So she's going to type in the location, okay? Followed by, sorry, she's going to type in the solution followed by the location. So in this case, she's going to type in office supplies, or office supply companies, or furniture supplying companies, Dublin, based on her location, so the closest one. So after that, she'll get a list of different companies. She will go into a specific company, and once she's done so, she will gather details from the company that she wants to work with the most. So what will happen at this stage is she will either submit an inquiry to get a quote. That should be Y. Or if she doesn't submit an inquiry, she might call directly. Now, what tends to happen where most companies fail to do really well is they don't have blogs, and they don't have what we call in marketing as a lead magnet. So a lead magnet is a way in which you can offer value to your leads, so in exchange for contact details. Because what will happen with Mary is she'll find a list of websites Then she'll feel she might get interrupted. She's working a reception, phones are ringing, and she'll forget to go back to that website. So what you want to do is an extra step, and this is known as what remarketing. So this is done in your end as a marketing consultant or a marketing marketeer or a small business owner running your own ads, or if you're using the likes of marketing agencies like ourselves. This is what we would set this up for you. So what happens here with remarketing is you understand Mary has come to your website, so you try to track Mary everywhere she goes around the web so that she doesn't forget about you, and then she'll eventually enter in her details. So that's what happens from a customer's point of view. Right now, let's look at the business end of view, because that's where you're really more interested in, right? Okay, so you're an office supply company. You do all sorts of stationery, furniture, and so forth. So what happens is, how do you actually get in front of Mary? Right? There's three main things that have to happen. Obviously, you create the AdWords account, but after that, what really must happen is you must tell Google your service. So you tell Google that uh each so what happens is, there's a campaign. You will create a separate campaign for each service that you provide. Okay, so you will tell Google here that hey, you will say, hey Google, we want to be found for office furniture, right? So okay, so what will happen is, you say we want to be found for office furniture. Now Google will then to ask further, what location would you be like, what location is your premise at, where would you like your ads to be shown uh, to? Now again, you might be based in, let's say, Dublin, or you might be based, if you're overseas listening to this, you might be based in London, and you want to acquire leads outside of London. So again, if you're in Ireland, you might be based in Dublin, and if you want to acquire leads outside of Dublin, it's up to you. So most likely you will want to first focus within your inner circle. So you want to focus within those leads around your area. So there's no point for your if you're based in a certain location and you're not marketing to that location, you're losing potential, right? So it's best you start off your marketing with those who are locally and those who are looking for your services nearby, because it'll save them time, costs and transport and so forth, and so will it for you as well. So that's a unique selling point for you anyway. So there you go. So you will say, let's say Dublin. So you will tell Google, I would like to be found for this campaign, I would like to be found for office furniture. Next, then you will say, I want my ads to be shown for those in Dublin, or you could be more precise by radius and so forth. You know, it can get more complex, but that essentially is the service you want to be found for, the location you would like to appear for, and then finally you will say, hey, I would like to give for me to be found for this office furniture keyword, for those looking for office furniture like Mary, or good old Mary. I would like to be found in, sorry, that's a client right there. I would like to be found in Dublin. And then you will say, for the budget, you will say, I would like, maybe you're a small business or you're just testing out and you want to know how well the campaign will go. You know, you're uncertain, you're not sure. So you say €100. So I will give you, Google, €100 this month, and I want to be shown to everybody in Dublin, like Mary, who's looking for office furniture companies or office supply companies. So in this case, office furniture, right? In Dublin, and you will say to Google, I will give you 100, and that's it. Now, that's essentially the bare bones and what has to happen. And it's as simple as that, guys. There's nothing more complex to it than that. Of course, now, if everybody did the same, it will cost you a lot more. It's more competitive out there. The market, the business world is tough, and that's why there's companies like ourselves here, Successful Media, and where we share content at mrmarketing.ie. And that's why we exist, so that we can help you get the best return for every penny you're putting into your AdWords. Because what happens next is, there's a fourth step. You need to bid and get the best price. Basically, get the best price for each time. So for each time Google shows your business uh, online. Okay, so That's the bare bones. Okay. So obviously, like we have clients who start off with maybe 300, from even 100 to 300 to 600 to 800. And then there's other clients who are spending up to even 5 to 10K. At the end of the day, everything with marketing, it's a return on investment. That's the whole point. So it's that you're putting in a euro at the start for getting leads. And then over time, you're putting in a euro and you're getting back or €3. So if essentially it's that you're putting in a euro for, or it could be, now depending on the type of industry you're in, it could be a euro to €5 per click. Okay, so essentially over time you want to reduce that so that you're getting maybe 50 cents to €2 per click and so forth, so that you have an unlimited marketing budget. And that is the goal. It's as simple as that. So obviously what happens with Google in the background is you say €100, they then look at the number of people bidding for this keyword, and then they say to you, okay, right, we are going to charge €4 for every time someone clicks on this, for every time we show your ad and someone clicks on it for office furniture. Now let's just make numbers simple. If they say they're charging you euro and you have 100 euro budget, that means you have 100 clicks. But it doesn't work like that. It's competitive out there. There's other people who will go a lot more higher. Instead of for €1 click, they'll say, okay, we want to be top spot, so we'll go €2. Somebody else will come in and say we go €3. But if you know how to improve your ads, using Google quality score tactics and so forth, marketing tactics, you can ultimately, like our clients, beat a lot of people who are spending €3 to €6, whereas our clients are spending only €1. So that's all why you would hire an agency. So like ourselves or anybody else, it doesn't really matter. So really quick, I know I'm probably going over time, but I just want to show you this live example right here, just so you understand that I'm not talking rubbish. Okay, so Mary, let's just assume I am Mary. My real name is Glinda, by the way. Okay, but I'm Mary, and I'm in Dublin. I'm looking for office supply. Okay, there you go. You can see somebody's typing in office supply. The supplies Dublin. Next, like I said, the next goal is I see a bunch of websites and I'm like, there's some people in the ads. Sometimes, most of the time, people will skip the ads and go to the organic section. However, when you retarget the people, they will go back and click the ads because they feel that they know the company, they trusted, they've seen it somewhere. So that's why you want to do ads. However, depending on the buying time that person is at, if they're really ready to buy, they know they need it, they need the stuff by next week or so forth, they're not going to really bother going down. They're just going to click whatever comes in front of them and that appeals to them. So let's just say we go to office spot, for example. So there you go, click into this. Never been to this website myself. And there you go. It should now, if it should open up furniture section. So that just shows that this website maybe isn't very well. Let me just say office furniture, Dublin. Let me just see. It should land exactly to that landing page. So these guys, office furniture Dublin, and there's a land to the office furniture Dublin section, commercial fit outs. I think it does. Yes. Okay. So look, I've typed in office supplies Dublin anyway. Let's just say that way. Boom. I've landed to here, which is good. And then I can fill in my details, and these guys will have them. Now they can do a lot more to reduce their cost. And there's always a lot to be done, but a fantastic website and whatnot. So that's essentially how it works. And what these guys would have done is they're paying Google for a click. So if the more they optimize, they can move up to the top. Those who are at the top are they have either good ranking, Google Adwords ranking, which is measured by quality score. So if they have a good ranking on AdWords, they will get to the top. Otherwise, they're just spending more money. Look, so that's it. I think I've gone over the 3 minutes or 4 minutes, but hopefully that's made it more easier and understandable of how AdWords works. And look, I look forward to helping you. If I can help you in any way, feel free to drop me a message. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the website. I'm going to be putting out more videos and helpful tips and tools. I want to succeed. I want you to succeed. Let's all succeed together. Thank you very much. Have a great